Our first port of call on the show is Colombo, Sri Lanka. Some of the New Zealand Black Caps were in town recently ahead of their Bangladesh tour. We paid a visit to meet a player who belongs to a family that is the very embodiment of the phrase, cricket is in your blood. The Bracewells are synonymous with the sport back home. Brendan Bracewell was a fast bowler for the national team. His brother John featured 94 times for the country and was also a former coach, plus 2 other siblings played at first-class level. That was the 70s and 80s. Fast forward to the current generation, Brendan's son and John's nephew, Douglas Bracewell, or simply Dougie, is now carrying on the family tradition.
Pretty much as soon as I could walk, run, I was throwing a cricket ball and a bat, so to be honest, I didn't really have an option, you know. I was always going to play cricket and also rugby, so yeah, at a young age it started. So my father, he brought me up pretty hard, and a lot of the time I was training with older guys, so it was pretty tough on me growing up, but now I can, you know, see why he done it, and I guess I'm thankful for the way he brought me up. Yeah, it was tough times, and I can remember coming back after school and pretty much throwing straight in the nets, and a lot of training and a lot of fitness stuff as well, so it was tough, but well worth it.
Those hard years of toil at the Bracewell Cricket Academy began here in the city of Napier, located on the eastern coast of the country's North Island. Doug's potential as a promising fast bowler was recognised at an early age, and he got his first big break when he was named in the New Zealand squad for the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup 2010. After a strong showing in the tournament, the senior side came calling, and at just 21, Doug impressed on Test debut against Zimbabwe in November 2011.
I hadn't taken a wicket for a while, so I thought I was never going to get one, but I finally got one, and you know, it was a huge feeling of relief, I suppose. And then once I got that first one, I picked up a couple more, and to end up with 5 on debut and winning the Test match is a pretty special start.
And soon things were about to get even better. In a Test match against Australia at the Bellarive Oval in Hobart, Bracewell ripped through the Aussie batting lineup to finish with match figures of 9 for 60, leading New Zealand to their first Test victory in Australia for 26 years.
Yeah, it was an unreal feeling. To be honest, I don't think I'd bowled that well to pick up 6 wickets, but I guess it was one of those days where it was swinging and moving around, and it was all happening, so it was an unreal feeling. And the changing rooms after that match, I'll never forget the celebrations.
Here are the nominations for ICC Emerging Cricketer of the Year.
Those initial performances with the ball led to Doug being nominated for the ICC Emerging Player of the Year at the LG ICC Awards in 2012. Although he lost out to Sunil Narine of the West Indies, it was still a huge honour for the Napier boy to be recognised amongst some of the best in the business.
I guess I was shocked a little bit. I thought the guys that were also nominated were very good players, and they'd had big seasons, so to be selected in that group was great for me. It showed that one season you noticed, and I guess it made me just want to keep improving and as a cricketer, yeah.
Today, with just over 35 international caps for his country, Doug is still finding his feet at the highest level. Although he's a regular in the Test squad, he's yet to cement his place in the limited overs format. Apart from being lethal with the ball, the young gun can be aggressive with the bat too. After all, he's hit 8 50s and 1 century at first-class level, and it will come as no surprise that he's keen to be recognised as an all-rounder.
I've always taken it quite serious, I've enjoyed batting. Obviously my stats don't show that I'm an all-rounder, so it's something I've been working hard at, and in the future I want to obviously be an all-rounder, and it's going to take a lot of hard work and a lot of extra time in the nets, but at the moment I'm just enjoying it and working away at it, and hopefully score some more runs.
Whether it's to do with leather or willow, one person Doug always turns to for advice is his father. Most of their conversations revolve around cricket, and when we filmed with Doug in Colombo, it was just after his 23rd birthday, and the senior Bracewell was very keen to send this message out to his son all the way from Napier.
Happy birthday, mate. As you can see, the cricketer season is just about to kick off over here, and the academy boys, I've got them trying to hit the 6 and 7 metre lengths in the nets here. So attitude and oxygen, mate, keeps you on the park. You just get your head down and get runs, and hit the good areas when you're bowling, mate, and keep getting better, mate. All the best.
Douglas Andrew John Bracewell has had an outstanding start to his career, but now it will be up to him to make the most of it. Many of his teammates believe he'll go on to start his own academy like his old man someday, but for now the task is simple. Wickets with the ball, runs with the bat, and help the Black Caps to more victories at home and abroad. He's certainly kept the Bracewell flag flying high, but one thing's for sure, the best is yet to come.
Thank you for coming. See you later.